Hello everyone and welcome back to my Tech vs. Magic series. I've made a couple of minor changes to this. There were a couple of typos in the program. Right now I have it switched to growing oak trees, which is gray. And before I was going to have just a solid row of them, but I've spaced them out with a gap between because with a solid row I was not getting back enough saplings. Even here I'm only getting back a slight excess, which is good for wood but not so good for saplings. So I may have another row or another color for saplings. Let me go find a computer that's not being used, and I will show you the changes to the program. Be right back. Okay, somewhere around, I don't remember where, but I think maybe the block breaker, it was backwards. It was, the yellow and the tin were backwards. So I switched that, and somewhere else it was like here, I think. I had this times instead of ticks, and I fixed that, and I think that may be it. Oh, I've also added this part, which is just a counter. Suppose I can go show you that. But that's just a counter for how long it's been waiting. Well, I guess you can just pause the video and then go back and look at the source, but I will be back once I get over there. Right, so it just says this, minutes waited, then it counts up to 60. That's just so I will know how long it's been waiting between the tree growing. I may add another more complicated word for the crossbred saplings, but in the version I'm using, block breakers don't get saplings from crossbred trees, but there is already a newer version out for 1.52 that fixes that. But since, for me, Red Power isn't updated yet, nor is Buildcraft, I can't upgrade yet. But we'll come back to that once we update. Now then, for this episode, what I want to do is start laying some of the groundwork for the trade city. Primarily today we're going to try to figure out a way to get stuff to and from the trade city. So I will meet you back in a creative world. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to try to do is to get a minecart to go through that and onto a track. So to do that, what we'll do is we'll try launching it straight through. Yeah, we'll do it high up to start with. There. And we need a block. Okay. Have that. And we'll just start with something like this and see if it actually goes through. It did, so where did it end up? Okay. So what the first step is to try to drop it onto a track. see, we need to give it some speed. Hopefully this will work. There. That should be enough to stop it. Okay. And it went the wrong way. So let's change that to a one-way track. This was your track. We have boarding track, holding track. And train holding track, lockdown track. I think boarding track is what I want. It's facing the right way. Let's try this again. I might be the one that's pushing that. Let's also add a chunk loader. Let's see. We'll use this one. And let's try this one more time. Still okay, it's sitting on top of that. So let's get rid of that. Let's build something like that. Maybe that'll work. It might be trying to land on top of that. We'll see. Okay, so that worked. Etho did something to test this out in one of his episodes, but he made a mistake in that he was trying to have it get on a track that was level with this, and the track was counting as a block, so it was not going, it was always going on the one that it wasn't, if that makes any sense. It was thinking that this was in the way, so it was putting the cart here. So that should allow us to get at least a single cart through. I would, however, like to get an entire train through. And that is going to be a bit more interesting. Alternatively, I could get single carts through and then assemble a train here and then send that on its way. Thinking, which one would I want to do? Probably let's first see if we can get a train through before we think too hard on this. So what I would do is make something a bit bigger here. See if I can't figure out how I would want to get a train broken up and then sent through. So I will be back in a few minutes. Alright, I think I might have something that works. So these are locomotive detectors. So when the locomotive comes across these, it's going to light up all these decoupler tracks, which will decouple all of the carts they'll still have some inertia, so they'll keep going, but they won't. They'll separate a bit from that. Then as the locomotive comes over this, it's going to toggle a state cell connected to a NOT gate, which will flip this so the locomotive can go past. Then after the locomotive goes past, this will switch back and the other carts can go this way. And as soon as this goes through one more time, we'll try this out. We'll put that there. And we'll change this to, I think, a second. That didn't work. We need some kind of booster tracks here, it looks like. So let me fix that. And I will be right back. Okay, once more with filling. Okay, that didn't work. Why did that not work? The locomotive did not trigger. Maybe it needs to be like that? See if we can get you to go back. That still did not trigger. Oh, because this is facing the wrong way. Should be like that. Yeah. Oh crap. Should have done that. Okay, let me get the locomotive back going again and we will try this again. Okay, this time it should work. We hope. I hope that was at the right speed. And it still did not trigger. I'm going to have to figure out why that isn't triggering. And then I will be right back. Alright, I think it was just that this was facing the wrong way. Let's find out. And that did not work. Or the time was too long. That was probably it. Right. Let's try. It's not that long. Let me try doing this again, and actually this might be facing the wrong way again. Let's go that way. Let me work on this a little bit longer. Okay, I think this is it. It just was too close to that. So this should work. Yeah, like that. And then if we did something like that. We could stop it or something. But these could go through. Then they would need to be rehooked up, or we would need to send a locomotive through or something. We'll probably have like a train loading station. We'll send the train through. Then, how would we do that? Send the train through. Have them hook up to another locomotive on the other side. That shouldn't be too difficult. Still might be easier just to send the carts through individually and then hook the train up on the other side. Especially if we want a chunk loader in the train. Let's look into doing that. And I will be right back. And we are back. I am not sure about this. It's not working how I was expecting. If this is stopped and the carts come here and either this is already gone or then you trigger it later, it still does not connect them properly. I can get the carts through, I can get them lined up right here, but I cannot get them connected to the rest of the train, the locomotive part, reliably. No matter what I do. One option is to push them, which I guess is possible and would work if we did that. Then once the fourth one or fifth one, however many we decide to send, comes through, it would hook up to this and that would come around and push it. Say something like okay. Let's see. Get rid of these. Let's just do it with one cart for now. You have like some kind of detector rail. Detector item. And that's there. Put that there. That comes like that. This. Okay, that works. That. And let's see, we would need probably a state sail here. Somewhere. So that it stays on longer. Let's see, there. If we flip that. And let's see, I don't know, 10 seconds, 12 seconds, 30 seconds. As long as it's on long enough for it to loop around. I think that would be right. Let's check that. Okay, that is not right. Maybe it needs to be that way. And that needs to be something too. There, that'll work. And you can go faster. let that go until it finishes. Or wait. Why is that getting detected? It's not an item. Is the anchor cart triggering the item detector? No. It's a locomotive? Or is something else happening? That's the only thing that could be triggered, right? Not empty? Still doesn't work. Okay. Empty. Then. Well, that one works. So the locomotive must be triggering the item detector. Which means we would probably need an advanced detector, wouldn't we? So that we can tell it what kind of cart we want it to trigger. Powered. Detector advanced. Then do that. There, that might work better. Okay. So that can be dropped down to probably a very few seconds. Okay. Now then, let's say we have a item cart come through here. We would need that's not going to work. Well, we would need something here to detect the locomotive, probably. No, that wouldn't work either. Okay, is there now hooked up? Huh. Very confusing. Basically, okay, so that's not going to work at all. So the only other really thing we could do is to send 2 carts through, with one of them being a anchor cart every time we want to send a cart through. And really we won't want to send more than probably 2 or 3 carts at a time. Just one item cart, or maybe one tank cart with a world anchor. At most we'd want to send one of each. That could work. Just have them go through. And we'll need to have a kind of ramp for these things coming this way to go back onto the track. Oops. And probably someplace here for them to be accepted. Like right there. bet if we did something like that, it would work. Let's check it. So if we had something that came through, say here. And we did that. Yeah. So that would work. That would allow us to have a two-way thing. Now then, what else do we need to figure out? Oh, I suppose we need to figure out what we're going to send, but that means that I will be able to have the tunnel run through the Nether instead of overland. Which, given that the trade city is going to be on islands, is kind of what I wanted. I think we might end the episode here today. There's not really much left of this that I can do right now. And I need to think about this a bit off camera. So yeah, we're going to end this here today. Like if you like, subscribe if you're not. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.